The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why are virginity tests still happening? That was the question on a lot of people's minds after rapper T.I. admitted to accompanying his teen daughter to the OB-GYN to confirm that her hymen was still intact. But now 2 female lawmakers in New York have introduced legislation to ban this practice altogether. And I'll tell you, I am absolutely stunned that this is still happening.
It doesn't make any sense at all. At all. Like, they're doing this test. When you think about the hymen, it's just a thin membrane located like in front of the vagina. It separates the upper 2/3 of the vagina from the lower 1/3. But the thing is, some of these people will say, okay, well, I want to look to make sure the hymen is intact, to make sure the person is still a virgin. But here's the thing. It just can tear with everyday activity, like gymnastics or riding a bicycle or a horse. Exactly. In fact, some babies aren't even born with a hymen. So what are you looking for? But just overall, it's a horrible practice. It makes no sense. It's unnecessarily invasive. There's no medical benefit. And, you know, the United Nations, as well as the World Health Organization, they want it gone worldwide because it makes no sense.
Yeah, because in some cultures in Africa, Middle East, South America, that these tests are being done more than they're being done here. And I'm glad that the World Health Organization and UN recognize that and are trying to do something about it.
I think the takeaway here is this bill that was introduced would make it a first-degree sexual abuse Class D felony if the tests were ever done outside of a non-medical setting, because the exam in this bill is said, and it is, violates someone's rights. Why this is allowed, quite frankly, period, is beyond me, unless there's a medical reason. Yeah. Unless there's a valid medical reason.
To examine.
Yeah, to examine.
To examine.
Where, can I ask a question? Because in medicine, obviously, you're considered an adult from the age of 18 onward. And yet you are often allowed to have conversations with your patients younger than 18, and they may say, hey, can I talk to you in private? How do you navigate that line as an obstetrician gynecologist where someone comes in and let's say she's 16 and father and mother are in the exam room? How do you navigate these issues?
Usually I will ask the parents to step out. And it depends, it's not what you say necessarily, it's how you say what you say. And if I know that parents are a little overbearing, if I know that they will be reluctant to leave the room, I'll approach it in a way where they know that I am on their side, meaning I want to educate their child. I want to make sure that their child is well informed. So it can be tough, but at the end of the day, you know, honestly, I just want to make sure that the teen or the young adult has the information that they need to make the right decisions in life, but it can be tough.
And they need to be able to talk to you honestly and openly, because if they are sexually active and they don't feel like they can talk to their parents about it, they're going to have questions about everything from birth control to safety to could they be at risk for a sexually transmitted infection, and they can't do that if they're sitting there with an overbearing father hanging over the shoulder